Well, of course, it is Pride Month, and you will be seeing pride flags across the region. One place you might notice them is at schools around the Muskoka area. Some of those schools belonging to the Simcoe Muskoka District Catholic School Board. And I'm talking now to Pauline Stevenson with the board to tell us a bit about this. And Pauline, just tell us, first of all, with these flags being hung up at both admin buildings and schools, how are staff and students responding to these pride flags?
A couple of years ago, we worked really closely with our student senate to really, in a very intentional way, choose the pride flag that we're using. We have the Progress Pride flag so what we did essentially is we purchased flags for all of our schools as well as our board office locations. And so those pride flags have been displayed at our schools for a couple of years. I'm not 100% sure how each school handles it or where they're located, but I know that at our central office, our pride flag, we have two of them, and they're displayed year round. And then we recognize Pride Month in a more specific way, through our social media channels and our website, and providing programming from our curriculum experts to our schools and so forth. So that's sort of how it's worked at our board for several years, and I think that that approach has been very well received by our students and staff. And I know that in particular our students, it's really important for them to see the visual representation of inclusion and acceptance and welcome. And so the student senators certainly appreciated being involved with that process and helping to choose the flag that we did end up using and purchasing.
And Pauline, from the board's perspective, why is it important to give out this message of inclusion?
Yeah, like I think that our primary responsibility as educators is to, is the learning, growth, and development of our students and our staff. And it's really, in order to do that, you really need to make sure that your students feel included, safe, and welcomed. I think the two things go hand in hand. We can't focus on achievement and learning and teaching if people are not feeling that they're safe and welcome and included in the place where they're trying to accomplish their goals and their God-given talents. So that's why it's important. And certainly the pride flag is it has a really rich history. All of the colors on the flag stand for something really beautiful and around inclusion and love and life, and all of those messages that are part of that pride flag actually work really well in conjunction with our Catholic faith. It's similar messages about love and inclusion. Jesus's message about love your neighbor, and include everybody, and even the people that feel underrepresented and maybe marginalized. It's even more important that we make special efforts to ensure. So I really do feel that we feel strongly at our board that the message of the flag lines up very nicely with many of the messages in our Catholic faith.